Hello, welcome to this first in a series of videos on how to use CNC Write. CNC Write was created to make it fast and easy to engrave part numbers, serial numbers, and other text using any CNC machine that understands G codes. Engraving can be done along a linear or rotary axis. Using CNC Write, text can be engraved on parts in the same machine used to make the parts, saving time and money by eliminating the need for a setup in a dedicated engraving machine. To give CNC Write a try, you'll need to download the program from the website at cncwrite.com. Here at the website, we can click on the download page. There are three main download links: the CNC Write software and two font files, Basic and Simplex. When the software starts for the first time, it will be looking for the basic font file in the same folder where the program is located. So be sure to download the basic font file before running CNC Write. Currently, there is also a link to download a beta version with minor changes and some updates required by a new version of the development tools. These videos will use that beta version. One of the most common questions I get asked is, will CNC Write run on a specific machine? Given the vast array of CNC machines, I cannot definitively answer that question. However, it should work on any machine that can execute G codes. The best way to know for sure if it works with the machine you have is to download it and run some tests before you buy it. Before you purchase CNC Write and enter the registration key, CNC Write will randomly replace some characters with a capital letter X. If the character being replaced is narrower than a capital X, it's possible the X will overlap with the adjacent character. This will not happen once the software is registered. Information about the different options in CNC Write can be found on the screenshot pages here. Once there, clicking on different parts of the screen, such as this one, will highlight that section and give a short explanation of the fields in the highlighted section. When these videos are finished, a video explaining that section will be embedded on the page. Switching to the CNC Write software, we will now have two examples. If you are running CNC Write for the first time and haven't registered it yet, there will be a register button on the right side just above the tab section. The first example will engrave on a flat surface in the XY plane at z equals 0, with the text start point at XY 0. The settings in the top half of the window can stay the same, but I'm going to check the Copy to Clipboard checkbox to make it easier to show the output G code on the website NC Viewer. If you are using a machine that is configured to work in millimeters, you will probably want to change the text height, feed rates, and plunge axis values of down and up to give the right depth for your cutter and a reasonable clearance above the surface of the part for rapid moves. Switching to the Freeform Text tab, I will type in some text to engrave. Clicking on the Engrave Text button will bring up the Save dialog box. The default file extension is EIA, which is the extension used by Mazak machines. You can change it to TXT, but either way, the file will be a plain text file that can be viewed or edited in any text editor, such as Notepad. Switching back to the web browser and moving over to the website ncviewer.com, we can see what the G codes will do. Since the G codes are on the clipboard, I just need to click the New File button, and then paste my G-code and click the Plot button. And there is the text. By default, this page doesn't show rapid moves, but they can be displayed by changing the settings. Switching back to the CNC Write software, we will do example 2. This example will engrave text on a cylindrical surface with a radius of 1 inch. The setup will be for a mill turn. Text plane axis 1 will be the C-axis, with a start of 45 degrees and a text angle of -5 degrees. Text plane axis 2 will be Z with a start of 2 inches. The plunge will be X. Since the cylindrical surface has a radius of 1 inch, the down value needs to be slightly less than 1 inch and up slightly larger than 1. So we will give 0.99 for the down value, which gives us an engraved depth of 10 thousandths, and 1.01 for up, which will give us, again, 10 thousandths of clearance above the part for rapid moves. And again, we use the Engrave Text button, save the file. Now, switching back to the NC Viewer website, click the Start a New File button, paste the G-code and plot, and then as I move the display around here to orient the text so you can see it better, there we have text in a helical pattern wrapped around a cylinder. That's why we had the -5 degree text angle. If the text angle was 0, the text would have just wrapped around the part, and because of the amount of text we have this time, it would have overlapped itself. If the text angle were 90, it would have gone down the length of the part. All right, I hope you found that quick demonstration informative. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. I will be posting new videos about once a week, and will try to answer all of the questions in those videos. Until next time.